afternoon. This is the Lady Autist coming to you. Now, this is about JDAH, but it is bad news, folks. And I would have come on earlier with it. I needed a little bit of time to calm down. I was getting flashbacks to fighting the JRC over it. Of course. The battle that never goes away. Anyways. So it looks like, unfortunately, that JD is not going to any longer be a part of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Which is quite sad because, quite frankly, he was the only reason I was even really watching it. I'm more of a Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien stan, as opposed to the Harry Potter books. Just my preference. Always has been. But unfortunately, with him no longer a part of the franchise, I really don't see a reason to go out and see it. Which, with this past year, I was looking forward to that, so I am sorry to say. Now, the timing of this does happen right after the verdict, but once the anger kind of subsided with it, if we really think on it, guys, we were looking at, well, he was looking at traveling complications with COVID. So you gotta think more than likely that had more than just a little bit of a role to play into the decision as to why the WB did ask him to go ahead and resign from the role. You've also got the court case coming up as well. He's doing the depots today, and this was messing with scheduling for the shooting of the film series, and they are trying to get it done. So I am, as a consumer, going to let the WB know that this does affect the fact that I am no longer going to be seeing this film, because he was the best part of the film. He was pretty much the only reason I had any interest in it at all. And this is coming from somebody who's not even a major fan of his. And they need to know that. They need to know how their decisions are going to affect their revenue. So I would say, please go ahead and respectfully let them know how this decision is going to be affecting their consumption and the fans of the Fantastic Beasts series. Now, that being said, though, let's, as consumers, let our voices be heard, but at the same time, let's not act like AH. We don't need to flood them with profanities. More often than not, we will be targeted as trolls and ignored, if not removed from the platform, so to speak. So let's be respectful about it. That being said, guys, how are you doing with this? Because, yeah, I was livid when that came up. I had barely finished my morning coffee, and I was extremely livid. Face facts, I am an army brat. I've had my stepdad in the army, my grandfather, both of them were in the army as well. My stepdad is also a truck driver, so I am not ashamed to say that there was more than a few profanities that would make said stepfather probably quite proud and impressed come out of my mouth when I first heard. So guys, I would suggest let's let out that anger, but don't be me. Okay, I'm kind of rambling. I'm a little scatterbrained, and yes, I'm still going to post this, which is going to be probably embarrassing, but I'll get over it. So guys, he is unfortunately out of the WB franchise. So, what constructively can we do to help? We can request that they rethink their decision. That's always an option. They may stick to it, but we can always ask. It never hurts. But also support his other projects. Do exactly what we've been doing so far. Tweet out, reshare whenever he has a movie coming out, more music coming out. Stream his movies, buy his movies. That sort of thing. That sort of thing is something that we can do in the aftermath of this decision by the WB. Just to show the media and the world that yes, he is still big news. Yes, he can still bring in the revenue. There's thousands of us, probably millions of us worldwide. We need to act as a collective voice to show that he can still pack it in. So that would be my response in regards to this. Let's show that he is still a powerhouse, that he still brings in the box office bucks, and that's going to speak louder than anything else, with pretty much everything else going to pot. Alright, and a few other things just here real quick. Sorry. Just real quick, guys. As always, this is a real small channel. We don't get too many views on here. We don't even really have any fancy computers, so I can get like a cool opening, or with my technically challenged hindquarters, it's pretty difficult for me to be able to review documents and show them while talking to you. I really just got this phone. But anyways, still, please make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the comments. Please go ahead and share. I do really appreciate it, especially with the other content that I have on here in regards to disability rights. I do think those messages do need to get out there now more than ever. Alright folks, I'm sorry for rambling at you. Hopefully later on I will have a video that's a wee bit more organized than this. I'm still struggling without trying to not curse like a sailor on here. You guys have a good one. I'll be talking to you later. I'll see you on Twitter and on YouTube. Bye.